In one of my former videos, I showed you how you can color the input field of Claude Code in order to have a better overview about Claude Code Sessions. That is more on the cosmetic side, which I think is nice to distinguish sessions, but there is actually one step that makes even more sense, and that's renaming your Claude Code session. Let me show you how to do that and what the advantage of that is. Here I have 3 Claude Code sessions open, and I use the /color command in order to color them green, orange, and cyan. So that is nice in order to distinguish those sessions, but you can take it a step further and use the rename command in order to give the session's name. So for example, you can give the first session the name questions, the other session the name DevOps, and the third session the name debugging. So once you typed rename with the name of the session, you see a little label above the input field, which is nice to distinguish different sessions and quickly find them. I even recommend to be a bit more specific in your session naming, because it's not just this little label above your input, but renaming a Claude Code session also helps you to find a session if you want to resume it later. Just a moment ago, you named your sessions, and now I want to show you the advantage of having good names for your sessions. I'm here in my Scratchpad folder, and when I type Claude and then -- resume, I will get a list of the sessions that I had in this folder. And if I go with the arrow keys down, you see that by default, the sessions are quite ambiguous what is in them. So sometimes you see the prompts and sometimes you just see like this little session label there. But if we are using the arrow key up to our latest sessions, you can see that the name you give a session is actually the label that this session will be displayed in order to resume them later. And this can be of tremendous help if you want to jump back into a session that you were in before. So I really suggest rename a session before you're quitting the session if you want to find it more easily later. So again, it's /rename and then the name of the session. And that's it for today. See you next time.